Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jared Weathers. And today, I'm actually going to do another video in a series I didn't think I'd keep doing, but we're going to examine a music video. And it's not by Big Sharp this time. It's actually by a rapper I just heard about. From a video over a year old. Almost 2 years old at this point. His name is Unkle Adams. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so I don't know I don't know what to say about this man, dude. But I'll tell you what, okay? We'll go through this video and I'll show you guys exactly what I mean by this video. The song's called the 90's. And honestly, I can't believe he made this fucking song. But we're gonna go through it. And well, I'll just show you what the fuck's going on.
Tell them where I'm from, not geographically, time-wise. Boy, I'm from the 90's. Boy, I'm from the 90's. Boy, I'm from the 90's. Didn't you know? Girls with the scrunchies, ribbons and bows, the Velcro shoes and the neon clothes.
So, I just want everyone to know, they still have scrunchies. They still have neon clothes. What the fuck are you talking about, man? These are all things we still have. And they've had 4 fucking decades. Scrunchies and fucking neon clothes, neon colors and shit. They don't even date back to the 90's. They date back to the fucking 80's. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm already pissed off, and we're like only 20 seconds in this fucking video.
Boy, I'm from the 90's. Boy, I'm from the 90's. Boy, I'm from the 90's. Didn't you know? I had a boombox with the tunes from a tape cassette. Be kind, rewind that VHS from the 90's.
Okay, so I don't know how many people grew up like me, you know, poor as fuck. But I grew up with VHSs in the early to mid 2000s. Honestly, like, I don't think we really bought a DVD until we moved into the apartment. I don't, like, my grandparents bought DVDs and shit, but at my house, we always had VHSs. That's all we bought was VHSs. This is not a significant thing to the 90's. Also, didn't even start in the fucking 90's. Again, started in the fucking 80's. This, you are not. Okay? I don't give a fuck. I hate hearing this shit. Oh, we had VHSs. So did I. I had that shit too. I mean, we were fucking poor, but goddamn, man. This is not a significant thing to the 90's. I don't know why people act like, oh, I was raised in the fucking 90's. I had VHS. You didn't have VHS. Bitch, you don't know what the fuck I had. I'm sorry. Oh, God.
Ever heard a light bright playing ball hockey underneath the street lights with my Tamagotchi and a pair of sweet Nikes? Yeah, we had computers, but they were the big type. I'm talking Windows 95 and the dial-up modem to get online. Couldn't.
Okay, again, a lot of the stuff we had in the 2000s. I grew up with mostly the girls I went to school with. They had Tamagotchis. A few of them did. Not everyone, but a few of them did. Fucking light brights. I had that shit. I grew up with that shit. Big computers. Yeah, we had big computers at school. My grandparents had a huge computer for years.
Talk on the phone at the same time in the AOL chat rooms acting fly.
Okay, I will say, I never had to deal with dial-up for too long anyway. So I never had that. I have had friends who had that. But again, not significant to the 90's though. I've had friends in the 2000s who had that. You are not special because you grew up in the 90's. Okay? I want everyone to know that. Doesn't matter when you grew up. that does not make you fucking special.
We didn't have cell phones, man, we didn't do that. You hopped on a bike to figure out where your crew's at. Find them and cruise back, board game of mini sticks. We wore spandex, man, it was ridiculous. I never had a tablet.
They still have spandex. Again, not significant in the 90s. Started in the 80s. What the fuck?
But I had a Game Boy and a BMX crew rolling in a convoy. Cards in the spokes and the pegs for doubling. Frames decked out in the stickers from bubblegum. Boy, I'm from the 90s.
I hate this fucking chorus. Okay, we get it. You're from the fucking 90s. Good for you. What do you want a fucking award or some shit? What the fuck? So what? I grew up during fucking... I was alive during 9/11. Holy fuck. That doesn't make me fucking special. Just because you grew up in the goddamn 90s doesn't mean shit. I'm sorry for fucking offending you. Oh wait, I don't give a fuck, okay? If you grew up in the 90s, good for fucking you. I was born in 1997. Okay? Don't tell me that you're special because you had shit that I had when I grew up too. Fuck you.
I'm from the 90s, boy, I'm from the 90s, didn't you know? Girls with the scrunchies, ribbons and bows, the Velcro shoes and the neon clothes. Boy, I'm from the 90s.
Okay, so most of these shirts don't even look like they're from the 90s. They look like they're pretty modern stuff here. You know, pretty recent shirts that have been printed within the past couple years. What the fuck are you doing, man? Holy shit. We're only a minute and 26 seconds into this. So you know.
Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Didn't you know? I had a boombox with the tunes from a tape cassette. Be kind, rewind that VHS. James Bond, Marathon, N64. Played till our eyes hurt. Then we rapped the chords. Tech decks, yo-yos, cap guns, pop rocks.
What the fuck? You just name shit that you know? Still have all that shit. Cap guns, pop rocks, fucking yo-yos, fucking tech decks. I think they still make that shit. I had tech decks. I had like 3 of them. I don't even fucking like skateboarding. Good for you. Again, you're not fucking special. I'm not sorry.
Moon shoes, devil sticks, yak backs, hopscotch, Spice Girls, Aqua.
Do you think kids don't play hopscotch anymore? Is that just a thing you don't think happens anymore? Fucking idiot.
Spring and Green Day, Columbia House CDs and eBay. Beanbag chairs were considered the norm. We collected Pepsi points for a reward. We cut them out.
I feel like you just name shit off that you know you had in the 90s. Because we still have them today. What the fuck?
Out of the box, under the lid for bottles, touching the covers of all the Goosebumps novels.
You can still get Goosebumps novels. That's it.
Tales from the crypt, are you afraid of the dark? Saturday cartoons, slammers and pogs. I would watch the rock call some people jabronis, then head to my homies.
Okay, so I watched Saturday morning cartoons, but I also grew up in a time when there are channels dedicated to cartoons. Why is it better to watch cartoons on a Saturday morning than it is to watch them all the fucking time? How the fuck is that different?
To turn on the song. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Didn't you know? Girls with the scrunchies, ribbons and bows, the Velcro shoes and the neon clothes. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Didn't you know? I had a boombox with the tunes from a tape cassette. Be kind, rewind that VHS. In my school days, man, I was learning the Atlas. Came home at lunch, put some soup in the sandwich. Fruit by the foot, now you speaking my language.
Still have fruit by the foot. Still a thing to fucking have, man.
Whoever had player 1 had the advantage.
Player 1 never has an advantage ever. I've learned that over the fucking years. Not even back then on fucking Nintendos, man. Player 1 had no advantage. There's no advantage.
But when the dark stars lit up the ceiling and Apollo 13 had this boy dream, and I would use a wooden chair as a space shuttle, lay it down and pretend I was gym level, blasting off like a real life astronaut.
I have nothing to say to this. I just, copyright and shit.
Hard to bust the Francois for basketball, and when we got there, his mom had the snacks ready, and in the backyard, Dad had a black caddy. Looking back at it, time passed by so soon. Hot days with breezies and water balloons. So this tune's dedicated to the 90s kids. It's been a pleasure to stop and rewind a bit. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Boy, I'm from the 90s. Didn't you know?
Okay, so I've heard this argument before, and I do agree with it. Usually you remember your childhood better than what it actually was. And, so I bet if you went back to the 90s, you'd be like, wow, this fucking sucks. Why do we think this was a good idea to do this? It's same with me. Same with me and my fucking, my childhood. I'm sure I imagined it a lot better than it probably was. Because that's just how memory is. So, that was the 90s by Unkle Adams. Okay. Honestly, I don't care for the song. I don't care for the video. I wanted to check it out. Not a lot of people talk about him, so I'm like, fuck it, why not? It's hard to find stuff to talk about that no one else has already talked about. So, but there you go. There's my take on it. Not like any of you fucking care, but hey, I don't do this shit for you. I do it for me. Anyway, guys,